Okay, so what I'm posting for you today is going to be a ladder workout. If you've been with me, one of my clients, you've definitely done a workout like this before. So because we're at home and we're using body weight, we're gonna do higher reps today. So our reps are gonna start at 30. I'm gonna post a picture of this workout as well. Our reps are gonna start at 30 and each round, they're gonna drop by 5 reps. So we're gonna end up doing 6 rounds of 8 different exercises. So that's gonna be tough, you guys. You're gonna be here an hour, so plan for that. So 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. Okay, so I'm gonna video each move because if I make these videos too long, then they have trouble uploading. So I'm not gonna, of course, go through the entire hour. I'm just gonna show you what the moves look like, just a couple variations for each. And then I'll post it up and you can give it a go. No excuses, right? We're at home, you can do this. Okay, so I will post the first one. Okay, so we're starting off with a body weight squat. You're gonna end up doing a lot of reps of these, so you may just wanna stick with a body weight squat. So we're gonna be here, nice tight core. I've already lost count, but I'm just trying to show you the move. If you have a band, if you do have one of these at home, you can stick it here to do that, but today I just kind of want to do all body weight. So nice squat here for 30. Show you from the side. Again, tall posture, shoulders back, squats. Okay, perfect. So 30 of those to start off with. The next one we're gonna do is the squat jump. So a couple of options here. So the first one will be here, and it'll be nice and low, and it's just to push off the toes. Okay, this one's pretty intense. So you're gonna go into 30 of those to start with. Now if that one, if you find that that one's too much, another variation that we can do is kind of what I call an in-out jump. Same kind of movement, so it'll be here. Nice and light on the toes. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, so next one I have on the ladder out of the 8 workouts is going to be a push-up, so tons of variations here as well. So for those of you that, I wonder if this is gonna get me in here, I'll try this. If you can do a full push-up, then you're gonna be here, arms in nice and tight. Breathing. So 30 of those, that might be a lot. So what you can do here is you can drop to the knees and keep the elbows tucked in again. And we can go from here. One of the variations that I really like to do are the, I don't even know what they're called, but where you go into I call them a push plank. So you're pushing up, plank, come all the way down, release, all the way up, down, release, all the way up, down, release. Okay, so there's that version, and then I should have grabbed, I'm not very organized here. So for those of you that are finding that too difficult, you can grab a chair, come down here, and push, and push. Always remembering to keep the elbows down. You want the elbows to be at this angle below the shoulder, not out at 90, so here, okay? So it doesn't matter what version you're doing, just always having that angle. Okay, so 30 of those guys. Movement number 4, mountain climbers. So again, lots of options here. So be here in that nice plank position. You want to have the wrist and the shoulder aligned here, core pulled in nice and tight, up into that plank, and you're going to run it in. 30 of those, so that means 30 on each. So you can either count to 30 or 60, whatever is easiest. My clients know how much I love to count these types of things. Okay, so then another option, grab that chair again. If this is too much, again, flat back, aligning the shoulder and the wrist, and pulling in here. So that's your mountain climbers. Next one is going to be back lunges. For this one, you're gonna do 30 on each leg. So a couple options, you can either do all 30 on one leg, or you could do like 10 on one leg, 10 on the other leg, 10 on one leg. You could do 5s, you could do 2s, you could alternate, but alternating, yeah, that's a lot, 60. So, okay, this is what it looks like. Again, shoulders are back, and then we're gonna lunge back and up, back and up. So 30 of these guys, all on one leg, and then 30 on the other. Make sure you're coming down all the way. Or like I said, you can alternate. Just like so. So 30 on each, 25 on each, 20, so on, so on, so on. Okay, next one is going to be a plank touch. I'll maybe show you this from a couple different angles. First, you're gonna be here. Again, wrists and shoulder aligned, up in that plank position. Neutral spine, touch, 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 touch. So try not to rock the hips a whole lot here. You do need to transfer the weight. If you want, you can drop down to the knees here, but keep that bum flat. Neutral spine, touch, 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 touch. So I'll move this way and show you. I just want to show everybody how I have a flat, a long line from the back of my head all the way to my tailbone here. Wrists, shoulders aligned, up in that nice flat position. Touch, touch, touch. Breathe, pull the core in. Drop to the knees if you need to. Still have that straight line. Touch, touch. Okay, so that's plank touches. Next on the list is dead bugs. A great core one. One of my favorites. There's a million variations for this, but today we're just gonna do the standard dead bugs. So just pushing that back down into the mat so they don't have any space here. And I like to hold or put my hands on my knees just because sometimes the coordination of this is a little tricky. So you're gonna do opposites. And you really want to take your time with this one to reach. So oftentimes I see kind of this. And that's really not the purpose. The purpose is to control the movement and not only work on the core stabilization that's happening here, but you're working on the hip flexors, the movement here, and you're also working on that scapular stability that happens here. This is the tricky part for me in this movement because I do have such limited range of motion in my shoulders. So, oh, there you can see I just did it the wrong way. So, opposites here. You're gonna reach and reach. So really taking your time on this to make the movement work for you. It shouldn't be easy. It should be, you know, you're thinking about a lot. You're thinking about pressing that back into the floor. You're thinking about stabilizing and really stretching out through the leg and that shoulder. Okay? So 30 on each leg. You're gonna start with a total of 60. If that's too much, just do 30, okay? It's your workout, just do what you can. All right. Okay, so I don't know if you can you see this right here? That is back sweat. I haven't even done the full workout and I'm already sweaty. So you should get a good sweat out of this. The last one that we're gonna do here is a glute bridge. Again, I'm gonna give you lots of options here. So just coming down onto your back, and then you want to be about hip width apart, pressing down into the floor, and then you're gonna squeeze up and up. Again, take your time, squeeze through here. Really stabilize this entire core. Take your time with it. Okay, so there's that option there. If you do want to make it a bit more challenging, you can do singles. Lifting one up at a time, pushing through that entire foot. So especially when you're doing the singles here, my clients will know this cue, the tripod of the foot, that triangle between the heel and the baby toe and the big toe, pushing through. We shouldn't feel low back here. We should only feel glutes. So if you're starting to feel any sort of low back pain, or if you're feeling that the muscles are working in the hamstrings or the quads too much, then just focus on where you're pushing through the floor. A lot of people will sit into the heels, and that'll put the pressure into the hamstrings. Okay, and then another option without using equipment is to do it elevated. So again, if you have a chair or any sort of block at home, you can do these double. This one's a bit, I'm just trying to find, so I'm gonna put the arch. This chair isn't very heavy, so maybe on a couch it would be even easier, because I noticed as soon as I put my heels on the chair, I started feeling way more hamstring than I should. Okay? So there's that movement there. Or again, my chair is slipping away from me. So heavier chair or couch for this. Singles. Okay, so that gives you some options for the glute bridge. So if you're gonna do singles, you could do 15 on each, or 30 just singles. And that's our 8 movements, and you're gonna drop through those. So if you're gonna do this workout at home, give us a selfie and tag us at the Den PTC, and hashtag let's do this tribe, because we are gonna get through this together. We're not gonna lose any of our strength. This is a really good challenge for all of us, and we're a community, we're a tribe. Let's do this together. Okay, thanks for following.